When I first heard about this game, the title doesn't really tell you much. Neverness, the Everness sounds like a painting in an art museum. When you first boot up this game, your senses will be attacked. Your sight will be filled with these vivid, colorful images coming into the screen randomly, and the sound, the music will instantly grab you. The format of the storytelling is slow because the visual novel setup is just reading and pressing X over and over, but they really do a good job of keeping your brain engaged in the cutscenes if you allow it to give it a chance to tell a story. Luckily, the game is fully voice acted in my native language of English, which leaves me quite happy.
If you're with the director.
And even if you're a cutscene skipper, that doesn't matter because the gameplay is going to leave you on the edge of your seat. The enemy variety, because they use these things called anomalies that look like regular things from our life turned into enemies for us to fight, makes this game a dynamic experience. Because they not only didn't make it look different, they made it feel different with the battle mechanics. Fighting is very different than fighting a graffiti monster or even a camera, old-timey video camera. All different mechanics, all different things you have to do. And yes, they do bite off from other IPs a lot, but it really adds to the charm because they don't try to disguise it. You know what the reference is, you know what it's about if you know, and that is really cool. And really, it isn't that far out there because of its slapstick comedy nature that it wouldn't really be a big deal because you play as a self-insert, which allows you to be a fly on the wall to the many wacky moments of the multitude of colorful characters presented to you in this fine video game. And this works well for being a gacha because they got to sell these characters to you somehow. And I love the fact they just use this as an opportunity to just be absolutely goofy with all of them. Somewhere in there, there is some deep commentary on our current society, but it's pretty hidden amongst all the jokes. So speaking of the characters, how do you get them? Well, it's this real unique system where they use this dice board where you roll it and you kind of just play a board game while you're pulling. It is super duper unique, dude. I really like it. The game is open world, so exploration and finding things that aren't necessarily marked on the map, Easter eggs, things of that nature are a big part of the game. But there are a lot of things you can just find and track and get to in the game as well. If you get tired of the story and the side quests, there are a multitude of mini games you can do, like racing, delivery driver, fishing, and all of them super duper interesting. Not really. The reason why I didn't put this in the pure criticism section is I don't think every mini game is designed for you to play. Okay, so here comes some criticism. The paragraphs just to understand a simple character's kit seems unnecessary to me. I found the cartridge system and the module system very confusing. I feel absolutely lost at times in the game between the tycoon system, the hunter level, your side quests, your main quests, and your other side quests that are not as important as the other side quests. I believe the artistic freedom that they express has led to my confusion in the communication between what exactly an arc is. That's just a small example of what I'm talking about. Just a lot of stuff gets lost in translate. Unless you're paying attention all the time, and sometimes that's just not the case. One great thing that this game did for me was the music in the game itself while you're driving. It felt so amazing. And one unique bad thing was the character's voice Nonali. I hated it. And also the otter mascot, Todoroki. He is like the mix of very good and very bad. Like I loved his cutscenes and how they used him, but sometimes it gets a little annoying with him just saying the same thing over and over and over again. And with those unique things to me out of the way, that's all I have to say about Everness to Everness on this day. I will be back. You'll see me soon.